Assalamu alaikum to all of my students. Hope you all are fine. From today, I will continue my lecture series of class 11th. Due to some busy schedule, I was providing lectures only based on class 12. Only I provide few lectures related to class 11th. But from today, I will try my level best to continue the lecture series of class 11th. Today I will discuss as primary data. I have already discussed different methods to collect primary data. Today I will take the concept of secondary, how to collect, yes, how to collect secondary data. There are too many sources from which we can collect secondary data. First one, yes, first one, government sources, government publications. Means government also publish some data as their routine activity. Yes, for this different decision policies which are to be taken in future. That's also considered as secondary data. It is not, as I tell you during my lectures, in primary data we collect data from the source of origin. But here in secondary data, we take, whenever we need data, we take from the government source. This is already published by the government few months before. We utilize that data for our own purpose. That we call secondary data. Not only government publications, some semi-government publication, for example. Yes, semi-government semi-government agencies. Semi-government agencies sometimes provide different data related to education, yes, related to education, health, health sector, how yes, related to education, development of education, improvement of health sector. Yeah, related to population, yes, related to population, improvement of population, yeah, child birth, death birth. That is done by that is published by the semi-government agencies. That's also published. We take it as a second data. That is considered as a secondary data. Third one, yes, different commissions. Different commissions like planning commission. Yes, planning commission. Yes, central. Yes, CSO, Central Statistical Organization. They are also publishing data. Yes, like animal surveys for the purpose of population. How much population has been increased, how much population has been decreased, in which sector has been increased, which population has which sector contributes more to the GDP. That is task of the planning commission. They also publish data. They also publish secondary data, which after, yes, publishing data, we utilize that data. That is considered as secondary data. Yes. Third, like research institutions. Research institutions. They also publish data, which is utilized by, yes, which is utilized by the future generations. Future generations. Which is utilized by the future generations for their own purpose. There are other, for example, different, yes, papers, papers, magazines like Economic Times. They also publish data related to statistics of concerned city, concerned state, concerned village. They also publish data. Economic Times. Not for only reading purpose, but in order to draw the conclusion what is happening all over the world. Yeah, what is happening in the state, what is happening in the country. These were the few sources from which we collect the secondary data. Now I will write these statements from which we collect secondary data. First one, I write government publications. Government, I will write government publish some information, or data, we can call data, as their routine, yes, as in routine activity, as a, yes, they publish information continuously for different purposes. Second one, semi-government organization. They also publish data. Also publish data. Yes. They also publish data related to education, health, health, and other sectors, and other sectors. Third one, yes, third one, research institutions. They also publish data. They also publish data. Their research findings for future generations. Last one I will write. There are too many, but I will write only few. Research institution. Last one I will write. Yes, papers or magazines. Papers or magazines. Means the data is also published in magazines like economic times, yeah, journals for 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 knowing about facts happening in day-to-day life. Means these are the sources from which we can collect secondary data. And these publish the secondary data like government publications, semi-government publications, research institutions, paper and magazines, through which we can collect the secondary data. Unpublished sources. Second one, unpublished sources. As these are two methods through which we can collect the secondary data. Unpublished sources. Second one, unpublished sources. Unpublished sources. Unpublished sources means there are some information as some information is recorded by different organizations organization for their own own purpose or record, as they did not publish it, as some data is not published, as they kept it as a record in their own organizations for future use. This we call unpublished sources. There are published sources and there are unpublished sources through which we can collect secondary data. With this, first unit of class 11th comes to an end. Now in next lecture, I will take, yes, sampling. Yes, how to use different methods of sampling. That will be in next lecture. Till that time, you have to wait and watch. I will return back very soon. Hope for the best. Take care. Thanks. Have a nice day.